What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. I don't know why this story of blessing Awodibu was either deleted or taken down yesterday, because I think he looks pretty impressive in that shot. Still 14 weeks remaining till his first show of the season, which is Chicago Pro. And that is a lot of time to get inside out shredded, especially for a guy like Blessing. According to him, he was in phenomenal shape the week before the Olympia. It was a miscalculation on the peaking in the final 48 hours leading into the show, and that contributed to him looking all soft and watery on that Olympia stage. Blessing obviously thinks that was his coach's fault, otherwise he would still be working with George Farrell, his former coach. The same coach that helped him secure 2 back-to-back wins in 2022. But you have to keep in mind, you are only as good as who you stand next to. Blessing won Indy Pro against Charles Griffin, not a top 10 Olympian. He won the New York Pro against Andrea Peresti, also not a top 10 guy. Now I am not implying that Charles Griffin or Andrea Peresti are not good bodybuilders. Anyone who steps on that Mr. Olympia stage is the best of the best. But when we talk about the top 10 in the world, that is the top of the mountain. So Sergio Oliva Jr. also hinted that he will love to compete and win the Chicago Pro. If that becomes true, Blessing has to go against some of the most fierce competitors in all the 3 shows that he is planning to do this year. Sergio at Chicago, Hunter at both Tampa and Texas Pro, and Andrew Jagged at Texas. So Blessing must bring his A game in all 3 shows. Hunter Labrada's prep has officially started as well, and I'm sure they won't be making the same mistake that they did during the 2022 Olympia prep. Basically what happened was Hunter's weight stayed stable from 14 weeks till 6 weeks out mark. And the visual changes were also minimal. So they had no choice but to drop the hammer really hard in the final few weeks, which led him to dropping more than 25 pounds in the final few weeks. Yes, that is correct. He was 284 at the end of October and came down to 257 just 1 week out of the Olympia. The outcome, however, wasn't too bad for Hunter. He was 7th at the Olympia in a totally different and a very deep and hard lineup compared to 2021. But because their expectations were far too high, it seemed like a loss. So what is the biggest difference we can expect from Hunter in this year's contest run? Well, his midsection control. That has been a prime focus for him during this offseason. Sergio Oliva Jr. is legit 300 pounds, guys. The biggest guy after Big Romy. And by biggest, I mean a guy who is so close to stepping on stage, condition-wise, and yet he is still 300 pounds. Sergio should 100% do both the New York and the Cali Pro. I don't understand why he would pass winning another New York Pro ring when these 2 shows are just 1 week apart. If he is allowed to travel by that time, and he wins both these shows, that will be one hell of a comeback. Sergio is getting that grainy hard look lately, and as fans, we hope that he could carry that on the stage as well. We definitely did not see the best of Sergio in 2021, but it seems like we will most likely witness that in just a few weeks' time. So hit the thumbs up button if you like the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.